Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the Blockchain Raccoon, keeping you updated with the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. Man, yesterday was a rough day, man. I got so busy doing things I didn't get a chance to make a video. So, I'll make it up today. But today, I had a friend ask me about some other cryptos and stuff, so I'm going to make this video here about four amazing, unstoppable cryptos that have left Cardano in the dust. And one of these tokens has gained more than 17,000% this year. Now, cryptocurrencies have had an extraordinary year, with some coins posting gains as well as over 5,000%. But we have other coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, have all seen very strong price increases, but not to this degree. Now, Cardano is up over 800% since January, according to CoinMarketCap. But these better known coins already had decent sized market caps, so there wasn't as much room to grow. Now, it's harder for them to make the same eye-watering gains, but it can still happen. Now, the important question is not which coins outperformed Cardano this year, but which ones might continue to generate profits in the years to come. Because that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at now, but I'm also looking down the road, 5, 10 years down the road, because, that's how I roll. And, can't tell you what to do, but, my eye on long-term investing means seeing beyond the immediate gains that we get here, folks. And we need to consider investments that will succeed in the coming 5 to 10 years. Now, here are four cryptos that left Cardano in the dust this year and are likely to continue to grow in the future. Now, first up is Solana, up over 12,000% this year. Now, Solana is one of the biggest gainers in 2021, with 12,000% growth since the start of the year. Its super fast transaction speeds and low fees have attracted a host of new projects, and the token price has gone from all-time high to all-time high. So it's crazy. Now, Ethereum was the first cryptocurrency to introduce smart contract capabilities, and it still hosts a large proportion of applications. However, heavy network congestion and high transaction fees mean so-called Ethereum killers are booming as developers and investors look for alternatives. But like I said in another video, do not dismiss the king, Ethereum. It's still high up on my list here. Now, Solana is actually leading the pack. Though Cardano is a strong contender, Cardano is a smart contract crypto that takes a slow and steady approach to development. This will likely serve it well in the long term. However, it leaves the door open for newer, faster-moving projects like Solana to capture market share. Solana overtook Cardano in the crypto charts at the start of November. Now, in truth, both could be good long-term options. The biggest risk for Solana is that it has grown too fast and can't sustain its momentum, while Cardano risks moving too slow. So, Next up, Sandbox. Is up over 17,000% this year. Now, metaverse tokens are all the rave right now, and they have shot up in recent months as virtual worlds move into the spotlight. Sandbox is one of the biggest gainers with an increase over 17,000% since the start of the year. I think Raoul Pal even says that he has Sandbox in his portfolio as well. So that should tell you something. Now, Sandbox is a virtual world in which users can explore using avatars. They can do many of the things that you do in real life, such as attend virtual concerts, art galleries, build businesses, and buy and develop land. Several factors have contributed to its growth, including the recent alpha launch of its metaverse, which has been in development since 2017, and Facebook's Meta rebrand. So Sandbox is a very strong contender in metaverse space, but it's still important to be very cautious. It isn't clear how these virtual worlds will unfold, and in the short term, sand may fall from its current highs. So, like I said, I point these out. Don't buy at the peak of coins. Like right now, retracements and pullbacks, crashes, the perfect time to get into solid projects. Don't pile in at the when the candle's super high and green. Don't chase the candles. Do work, do your own research, invest on solid fundamentals. That's a smart approach. Now, number 3, Terra, Luna, up over 9,000% this year. Terra is a blockchain-based payment platform that issues stablecoins and supports decentralized finance applications. The system is underpinned by its Luna token and has issued stablecoins that are pegged to the dollar, pound, euro, and many other fiat currencies. Excuse me. Rather than fiat-backed stablecoins that should have $1 in cash to back every $1 of tokens they issue, Terra uses an algorithmic system. Each token is backed by Luna reserves, and Terra uses an algorithm to keep the price stable. Terra wants to make it cheaper and faster for both customers and merchants to make and process digital payments. It's already made big steps forward in Asia. However, investors need to be aware of the potential impact of upcoming crypto regulatory changes here. So this landscape is going to change, so tread carefully. You know, there's no shame in reshuffling your portfolio around when things happen. Take profit, move it, who knows? You do you. Now, next up, Polygon, Matic, up over 11,000% this year. Now, we've already kind of touched the way Solana and Cardano are competing with Ethereum. Now, these are called Layer 1 solutions because they have designed completely new blockchains. But there's another group of cryptos called Layer 2 solutions, which sit on top of existing blockchains and improve their performance. Polygon is a Layer 2 solution aggregator for Ethereum. This means it provides several different ways to improve the processing speed and reduce transaction costs for developers who still want to use the Ethereum ecosystem. Each project can choose the right solution for their specific needs. So, there's some solid fundamentals there, folks. And I just had a couple of friends ask me, they're like, man, what's good projects? Well, I mean, this is why I make the videos, so I don't have to sit here and explain to individual people. I mean, like, yep, watch the video. Now, I do hold Cardano and some Solana. I wish I would have jumped on Sandbox. I mean, you can't invest in them all, man. I mean, you gotta go with what you know, man. And I got a good friend that has invested in Matic, and I was like, man, it's crazy. But Cardano, do not dismiss it. The cryptos that we talked about may have outperformed Cardano, but annual gains of over 9,000% are not sustainable. Now, don't get me all worked up and don't get me wrong. These cryptocurrencies could all have good long-term potential. It's just that if you buy them hoping for similar gains in 2022, you could be disappointed. Now, also keep in mind that crypto investing is not either. It's neither a game. I hold Cardano as well, and other coins in this list as a part of a balanced crypto portfolio. Now, let's take for example. I think Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano will be important ecosystems as the industry develops. Now, for me, the fact that Cardano has not had a single outage in 4 years and over 20 million transactions is noteworthy that it's 800% price gain. So you got to keep things in mind. But everybody needs to look at this differently. You can't don't do what I do, don't do as I say. We all have a different tolerance for risk, different ideas, different time frames, and about what might perform well in different financial goals. The most important thing to keep in mind and remember is that every cryptocurrency investment carries risk. You know, and with the risk is not that it's to scare you, it's just that, you know, we have swings both directions. So you got to have your risk appetite set. You got to just learn to not be so emotional with investing. And also, don't forget, we have regulation coming, and we don't know what impact all this is going to have on the markets. And you always got to keep your eye out to reshuffle your portfolio based on current, you know, trends and new technology coming, folks. So just keep everything. Just be aware. Do your own research. And the more knowledge you have, the better off you're going to be. And I'm going to wrap up this video by stating that I am not a financial advisor. I am a little raccoon making YouTube videos about cryptocurrencies. Thanks for tuning in.
History is filled with almosts. With those who almost adventured, who almost achieved, but ultimately, for them it proved to be too much. Then there are others, the ones who embrace the moment and commit. And in these moments of truth, these men and women, these mere mortals, just like you and me, as they peer over the edge, they calm their minds and steel their nerves with 4 simple words that have been whispered by the intrepid since the time of the Romans. Fortune favors the brave.